Thank you for joining us on another edition of Your City in 5. I'm your host, Ricky Saillas. If you're looking for a place to get some fresh air or maybe somewhere to get away, then you may want to consider visiting the Municipal Rose Garden. We'll tell you when it reopens to the public in a moment. But first, the city of El Paso has received more doses of the COVID-19 vaccine, and the process to get more people vaccinated continues. The Public Health Department says senior residents and people with underlying medical conditions remain the priority to receive COVID-19 vaccines. The demand for the vaccine remains high, but vaccines are only being administered by appointment at all city-run vaccination sites. Health officials say if you have an appointment, make sure to arrive 15 minutes before. Showing up too early or too late only causes a delay. Residents who are waiting for the second dose will receive a phone call from the Public Health Department. As for the vaccine, El Paso County as a whole has administered more than 177,000 vaccines. City leaders say outreach efforts to get more people registered for the vaccine have been successful. Meanwhile, the city is prepared for the arrival of migrant asylum seekers currently in Mexico that are expected through the Migrant Protection Protocol. The city has been working with state, federal, and local nonprofit organizations to prepare and be able to provide support with safety, transportation, and temporary housing. One of El Paso's hidden gems is back. As you can see, city work crews are busy for the reopening of the Municipal Rose Garden. The Rose Garden reopens to the public on March 1st. Maintenance staff has been working around the clock to prepare the Rose Garden. Now, visitors must social distance, wear a face covering, and follow COVID-19 safety protocols. The 4-acre garden, located on Copia near Memorial Park, is home to more than 400 types of roses. It's open daily from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and best of all, it's free. The Parks and Recreation Department and AARP are teaming up to provide free income tax preparation services. It starts March 3rd and runs through April 14th at the Memorial Senior Center on Byron. The service will be different this year because of the pandemic. Residents will have to schedule an appointment by phone. Once on site, they need to fill out a packet and wait until called. From there, staff will do a final review of information and complete the process. Parks and AARP have been devoted to providing the free service for several years now. For more information and to schedule an appointment, call the number on your screen or visit the Parks and Recreation website. If you'd like improvements in your neighborhood, such as a new playground or street lights, then now is the time to apply to improve your neighborhood. The city's Neighborhood Improvement Program is taking applications for small-scale neighborhood projects. Neighborhood and civic associations across town can apply for these funds. Past projects include ADA ramps, park benches, shade canopies, and fences. To apply, visit the city's website, elpasotexas.gov. A group of veterans in central El Paso is asking the community's help to pave a dirt parking lot next to its building. The city is working with the 82nd Airborne chapter of El Paso, but as Your City in 5 media specialist Nigel Sherman shows us, there are ways that you can help.
As you can see, we've got this open parking lot, and because we live here in the desert southwest, we get a lot of strong winds that come through here. And some of the neighbors have filed a complaint with the city, complaining about the dirt that's collected in their yards.
Although the 82nd Airborne Chapter has been great neighbors and they've gone over and they've swept out a lot of the dust and tried to help take care of the neighbors, because of COVID, they haven't been able to meet regularly, and it has become a problem for the neighborhood.
So what we're doing now is we're trying to collect the funds to go ahead and get this lot paved and up to code. We're doing our best to work closely with the city. They've been very accommodating, and we're asking for the community support to help us raise the funds to get this work taken care of.
We've had several folks come out here and give them estimates. We're looking at about $50,000 to $55,000. Because they're a nonprofit organization, they just don't have that kind of money in order to fix it. I have personally given money. I am reaching out to every veteran in the community that works for the city, or whoever across the nation, to please provide whatever you can to help support this.
And we want to do it because we want to continue to use our lot, and we also want to keep our neighbors happy.
Thank you, Nigel, for providing that information. Now, if you'd like to help the 82nd Airborne chapter, then you can visit the GoFundMe page at the bottom of your screen. Wearing a face mask prevents us from showing off our pearly whites, but the mask should not keep you from taking care of your teeth. The city's Rawlings Dental Clinic is urging families to take time to educate their kids about the importance of good oral health.
Dental health actually affects your systemic health. A lot of individuals disconnect the oral cavity from the entire body, but what we take inside of our mouths also is disseminated throughout our body. If you do not maintain a great oral health, or at least an average oral health, it can affect your heart.
To learn more about the clinic, visit the Public Health Department website. February is Black History Month, and while the month is wrapping up, the city reminds our community that remembering the people and events in our history can and should be celebrated beyond February. The Parks and Recreation Department created videos and shared stories about the contributions made by African Americans in our community. The Public Library also put together online storytime sessions and recommended books dedicated to Black History Month. Our time is up on this edition of Your City in 5, but stay up to date with all city happenings by visiting our social media sites. For Jose Solis, who's behind the camera, and all of the hardworking staff here at the Municipal Rose Garden, stay safe, be good to each other, remember to wear your mask. We'll see you next time on Your City in 5.